We leaving the club, heard the ops outside.
From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. The Bills defense set to go to work here in this AFC title game. And the one tasked with making the calls is going to be this man, their fifth-year linebacker.
And allow me this one, partner. This is where the rubber meets the road. He's had a great season to this point. But now, can these guys keep it together for one more game? Maybe force a turnover at the right time and get to the Super Bowl.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
The Buffalo defense back out there. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. The drive will start with an option going left. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
On 3rd down, Jackson looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. The Bills defense ready to go again. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. A slant route caught by Bateman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In motion left goes a tight end. They keep it with Henry on first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Ricard going to get it on the option and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
The Buffalo defense back out there. They've had the upper hand so far this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. And they'll begin by running the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Bills defense ready to go again. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half as this next drive begins 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The offense on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. And Jackson throwing once more. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They set up the screen for Henry. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Jackson. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Buffalo defense back out there. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago. So this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this deep.
The Bills defense ready to go again. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up, and this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Buffalo defense back out there. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again. They'll start out here with the option left. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Henry again on second down. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. The Bills defense ready to go again. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jackson now. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Jackson will throw again. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense... The Buffalo defense back out there. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
The Bills defense ready to go again. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game. Throwing after the interception, Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller in there to drop him, and that is the seventh time tonight that he has gone down.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing is Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.